All right, I'm going to create a very short course here at Interstate Park in western Wisconsin on the St. Croix River. It's on the Wisconsin-Minnesota border. I'm going to use the Stay on Roads option on Garmin Connect on the full website. I'm using my tablet here, but you can use a PC or your cell phone. It's a little difficult to do on the cell phone, but easier on the tablet, probably easiest on the PC. At any rate, when you use the Stay on Roads and you go to the map rather than satellite, if you go to satellite, obviously it doesn't show the names of the roads. So it's hard to hit a point and know where you're going with all this tree cover. But if you go to map, which is, in Google Maps, it's also called the terrain view or map view or whatever. Actually, this is just map view. I don't think it shows the elevation differences. It might. At any rate, this little course I'm going to make is going to start right here on, whoops, not that one. It's going to start right here at the terminus. Yep, I know. I'll just put it right there. And it's going to, now watch, if I click here, it stays on the road. It's not a road, it's actually just a trail. And as I showed in the satellite view, you can't see it. I'm going to do just a very short portion of this. Now this, I'm going to actually walk longer than this. I'm going to hike longer than this, but just wanted to put this course here just to get some things documented. And that's it. That's the whole course. I called it Interstate Park, and you can see it's very short. I'm actually going to walk a lot. Oh, it does show the relief. That's good. It does show the terrain. So you can see over here, it's actually, a lot of ups and downs and all that stuff. So I'm going to save this. And it's saved. And now I'm going to go to my Garmin Connect app, which I like to use, and orient this like this. There we go. Got my watch here. Now, waiting for it to sync. And it should sync on the navigation to courses. And let's see. It's probably going to take a while. Once it syncs, it'll actually say that it's loading, or it's updating or loading. So I'm going to go to navigation. I'm going to go over here to courses, Interstate Park. And up here on the top right, I'm going to go like that. I'm going to check Fenix 3 and hit done. Now, once it's done, see, you can see down here, it's updating, or it's syncing. And look, now it's updating on my watch. So now, if I go to navigation, courses, Interstate Park, there it is. That's not even a mile long. Pretty handy. All right, so you can see now I've gone to Google Maps, just regular Google Maps. And on the Ice Age Scenic Trail, let's just say, oh, okay, look. So there's this little building here. And maybe I want to stop there. Maybe it's a restroom, or maybe it's just a place for me to hang out. And maybe there's water there or something, So I want to save this location. Well, used to be, long press it. Used to be what I would do is get these decimal coordinates here up on the top, and I would have to manually enter those into my Fenix 3, going down to navigation, down to coordinates, and enter those in. It's a little bit tedious. But now I downloaded a really cool app onto my watch, and and it is called IQ Receiver. And it's listed, you know, with all the other apps that I have on there. At any rate, so here's what you do with IQ Receiver. So I already have the location. Down here at the bottom, you know, where it says dropped pin. Zoom in a little bit here. You touch that, and it gives you little options. You can save it, label it, whatever. You can share it. Well, I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it. All these different options. I'm going to share it via IQ Map Receiver, which you have to download it onto your device. You have to download it onto your tablet or phone or whatever. It's a companion app. It's not a big deal, and it's free. And I'm going to name this little spot Cabin. You give it a name. It automatically has the latitude and longitude in decimal form, which is great because that's what I use on my watch anyway. And you can see, if you can see up here, it says Fenix 3 connected. I have this connected via Bluetooth. So now here's what I do. Down at the bottom here, it says send to device. So I'm going to send it. Down here it says mission, your message transmission success. Now I go to my watch, IQ Receiver app, which is very easy. It's just like finding any other app. You just hit the start button once, and I press start, and it says waypoint received. Cabin. Well, obviously, that's the name of this one, is Cabin. Then it says press start key to save. Press start key to save. Great. Now, to check to make sure it's saved, I long press the up button, go down to navigation, go down to saved locations, and look, Cabin. Details. Distance. Look at that. It's the exact same coordinates as this. They might have rounded it up because this goes 6 digits and this is only 5. But you can see position, elevation, all that stuff. Isn't that great? And the elevation, let's see the elevation. Now you can enter the elevation of this thing if you want. There's no need for me to do that. If I wanted to enter it, I could. But either way. But it saves so much time. Now I'm going to do this later on this year when I go up to the Superior Hiking Trail. So now I can exit out of that. I can just go back to Google Maps. You know, just arrow back or whatever, and I can kind of get an idea of where I'm going. Isn't that nice? Now I'm going to actually walk around all over the place here, but it's neat to have that. Yeah, this saves so much time when I want to set up waypoints. Cool. All right, so we arrived at our destination, but since we're doing a lot of ups and downs, elevation change, I want to make sure that the elevation is set properly. So I'm going to go to Sensors, and I'm going to go to Altimeter. I'm going to go to Calibrate, and I'm going to use the GPS. So I got to wait for GPS. It's not focusing in here, right? Here we go. That's a good thing to do if you're going to go do a lot of ups and downs. You want to make sure that it's accurate. Altimeter 7. Start to calibrate. And that's accurate because before I left, I wanted to check out the altitude of the elevation of the town over here, and it's 751, but we're lower than that. Perfect. All right, so now I'm going to start this course. Go down to navigation, go down to courses, Interstate Park, that's the one. Do the course. I'm going to do it as a hike. And wait for the GPS. I have my heart rate sensor on. And I can show you the data fields. Alright, so now it's ready. There we go. Now you can see that I am over here. I am on the other side of the river. To keep track of here is the ABC functions of the watch. So I'm going to go down to the regular screen and go down to the barometer here. Barometer 30.05, that's accurate. You can see the
track of the last 48 hours. I checked this out. It is accurate for here. Temperature is 84. That's not accurate. It's actually about 10 degrees cooler, but the watch is in the sun. This temperature thing, it's getting a little frustrating, but there ain't much that can be done for now. All right, so now here is the best one. The altimeter, 734. The compass. Right now, we are facing pretty much exactly south. This way towards Wisconsin would be east. North, northeast, northeast, northeast. Now I like how it shows like the heading there. It shows the little circle that has the E on the top, and it also shows the actual degrees. The barometric pressure is holding steady, so that's pretty cool. And altitude 736. Now I'm going to keep this on this and see if the altitude goes down as I walk down this hill a little bit closer to the river. You know what I mean? So here we go. We'll see. So it was at 736. I'm going to turn the backlight on here. Now it's at 730. Let's see. It gets kind of a thick little area here until it gets out into the actual wide open trail. It's a nice little area here. So I've descended, yeah, there it goes. Now it's gone down. Now it is at 720. So the altimeter is doing really well. Now I'm going to go back to this setting here and check this out. Distance, timer, average speed, pace, heart rate, temperature, calories, sunrise, sunset, the grade, max ascent. Okay, cool. Max descent. All right, and then the grade is like the percentage. Now you can see where I'm at. I'm on my way to the actual starting point, and then the cabin is right there too. So I'm going to keep going, and this is how it's going to be. It says I'm on course, so I'm going to look at the map and see. Okay. So I think I need to go back this way a little bit. So let's see. Yep. I'm off course now. All right, now I got to go to the right. I got to go south. So here I go. Now it says I'm on course, so it's going the right direction. I'm going to go this way. Okay. This is why it says I'm on course, because I'm actually on the trail now. I'm going to go to the trail head and look at the little plaque. Boop, boop. Oh, cool. So here we go. Western Terminus Ice Age National Scenic Trail. Perfect. So now I can actually follow this and see where it takes me. So I'm just going to stay on this trail here. Cool. If you come to a crossroads, you don't know where you're going. You got the street that goes there, goes all the way down there, and you got the trail that goes there, and then you actually have this path here. Now obviously there's this sign that says Ice Age Trail with this little blaze here, but if the sign wasn't here, this is what you'd see here, Horizon Rock Trail. That doesn't do anybody any good, but on my map on my watch it looks like I'm going the right direction. And I can go to my little favorite screen here, and yep, I'm doing good. I'm on course, and I have about 7/10 of a mile left. Trail. Wow, this is nice. So I'm going up here, going up a nice little hill. There's a bridge. And grade I'm going up was 9%, walking up that hill. There's a little stream here. Cool. Yes, it's a lot of hills, a lot of ups and downs. Elevation. Elevation is 809, 810. It'll change as I walk up. That's nice to change. It changes by the meter. So, yeah, you can see I'm walking pretty much south-southwest. The trail goes down that way, south-southwest. 817 feet. Barometer is remaining. Altitude, barometer, compass, everything's good. So, going back to it, it says distance remaining 0.63, and then I'll probably link up with a different trail and then walk back a different way. Cool. It says the cabin is coming up. Let's see. Let it focus in here. There we go. And I think that's it. So let's see what this thing is. I don't know if it's really a cabin or what it is, but fixing to check it out. Wonder if it's just a generic shelter. Oh, that's what it looks like. Cool. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's just a generic shelter with a fireplace. Wow. This is cool. Yeah, so actually this would be a valuable little stop here if I were actually hiking and wanted to camp overnight. That'd be pretty nice. You make a little fire, a beautiful view. You have the sunset over here. Awesome. All right. Now I continue on. Yep, the trail goes right back behind here. Perfect. At the destination. Oh, heart rate. There we go. Distance remaining 0.05. I'm almost there. The destination is just the intersection of the path and the road. Of the trail here and the road. So as soon as I hit that, then probably just going to do a track back. Because I thought it linked up with some other trails, but apparently not. So let's see here. And this is right. It shows I need to take a left right here. I'm off course because right there are the arrows that say I need to go this way. So let me go this way and see if it says I'm back on course. Sometimes it takes a second. So the temperature is completely off. This is frustrating, I gotta admit. It's one of the most frustrating things here. Temperature 79.2 on the watch. I just took a screenshot of the temperature here in St. Croix Falls. It is not 79 degrees, it's like 72. Exactly, this is frustrating. I've had this watch dangling on this lanyard for an hour now, and it still isn't the right temp. That's frustrating, man. Frustrating. So now it says it's 76.8. I just took a screenshot and said it's 12:35. My screenshot was at 12:30 or 12:36. Screenshot was at 12:35 and 76.7. The screenshot, I believe, had it at like 73. So it's slowly getting down to the actual temp. Yeah, I know I'm on course. Good, good, good. Sorry for the frustrating. Okay, now the grade is cool. It's a -7. So I'm going down a hill. That's pretty cool. And this was pretty cool. everything's looking good except for the temperature. And I guess I shouldn't be that bent out of shape. The thing that frustrates me though is for a, you know, $400, $500, $600, $700 piece of technology, you think that they'd get the temperature sensor right. And I understand it takes a while to adjust, but come on now. The lowest it ever got down to was 76. And the temperature here in St. Croix Falls is 71. So this is ridiculous. That was after an hour of hanging on a little strap here on my pack. So that's unreasonable. My Sunto Core watch, man, that thing adjusts temperature wise within a half an hour, maybe 45 minutes at the most. That's what's frustrating about it. So I guess it's a no-brainer then. I'm gonna have to get the external temperature sensor, the external thermometer, and then that'll be a lot better. And that's just I guess another another toy to buy, another 25 bucks or so. Oh well, it is what it is. But like I said, everything else is going good. So like you can see, that comes in handy. Obviously I need to go left, but you can see here, there's a whole bunch of different ways to go. I came from this direction, so I know I'm not going there, but I could go there, I could go here. It says that I need to go south, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so it's good because this is actually showing where I started the hike, not where I plotted the course. So that's perfect. I was a little concerned that the track back would take me back to the beginning of the course rather than the beginning of the actual activity. Nope, takes me back to the beginning of the activity, which is great. So, to the car, and let's see some stats here. Let's see if it says arriving. It should. Let me hit the, let's see. Let's see the distance here. Distance remaining 0.01, so it should be there. Arriving at destination, perfect. So, arrow up for OK. Go back to that. Now I'm going to end it. End it. And save it. Saving. Recovery time 15 hours, so it wasn't very strenuous. And let's see here, different stats, pretty cool. And end it and wrap it up. Here we go.